But can we do this? Probably not. Now, what if I do the most Papega nonsense in the world? Okay, let's do this. And then take fail to take the thing with us. And then get ourselves wedged in the corner. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted to do. Clearly. Let's just reset. What I need to do, take this box off of here. We'll just make life nice and easy for us. This would help set it up in one way, but what I want to do is have it so that it will go up there. We're thinking logically now, walking stupidly. So that'll go up there, and because it's right next to the thing, it should, hopefully, be grabbable from the other platform once we're up there. Hopefully. Copium. But it won't fall off. It didn't. It's sort of wonky, but it is not falling off. You had to say it, didn't you? Just had to say it. It didn't fall off, and then it fell off. But maybe we can still save it. It's exactly back where he began. Maybe it's salvageable. Oh, I'm stuck, actually stuck. Get out of there, good, okay. That's exactly what I wanted you to grab. There's still a chance to save this. In the most... There's the chance. It's still savable. It's still savable in the most Papega and stupid way possible. You know what? We can just do this. He says. Adding too much weight to the thing. This is still absolutely savable. Perfect. No! That's kind of what I want, but I just need to nail that landing. Okay, land. Grabbed. Perfect. Okay, now get on there and scoot your face. Now all we need to do... Not that. All we need to do is not fall off. Falls off. Grabbing it. All you had to do was not fall off whilst grabbing it. Like, look, it's right there. Right, grab the floor, grab the thing, yank it up, pull it to be a nice platform, and make it a slightly nicer platform without dropping it off. Perfect, nailed it. Now, I dropped this off here without falling off myself. Said, oh. Thankfully, we didn't fall off, but nearly. Did that land on the thing that we needed it to land on? I don't know if it did. This doesn't seem to be raised up so I can climb up mountain. You raise me up so I can fall down the mountains. I needed to fall anyway. This thing did not land. I swear that was on it. It must have fallen off. Okay. Perfect. Exactly where we wanted it. Insert queue. Close enough! What do you mean? It's that bang in the middle of it. I know I had to go and walk onto it to actually get it there, but that is exactly where I need it, queue. Exactly where I need it. Close enough, I guess. Here's where the plank just falls down and we can't walk up it because, you know, suddenly the physics freaks out and then it's like, nope, that failed. Okay, nailed it. First try. Definitely wasn't struggling on that before I had some food. You know, we needed brain food, that's all it was. Okay. Immediately I see we need a bridge. Have logs to make bridge. Tactically piled up right here. And this bridge isn't going to be freaking out in weird physics ways at all. Whatever, good enough. There's extra support. That's all that is, it's extra strength. It's not a Papega bridge at all, it's extra strong. I tell you, we're crossing them over deliberately. Oh, I am deliberately crossing them over. To spread them and make them extra strong and not falling down a hole at all. I don't know what you mean. That's good enough, whatever. We don't need a professional bridge. Just fly off of the world. I feel like one of them didn't respawn back in over here and something flew off the edge of the world the other way. So that's all the way back there. So there's probably quick shortcuts up here if you know what you're doing. From right at the beginning of the map. Okay. So this probably just leads through to the other bit that we were trying to get to before, right? So probably... Yeah, no, you kind of need those other bits over here. Whilst you can make that over there, there's a reason that we gave you extras than you actually need. And it's not to make the world's strongest and dumbest bridge, you know. It's actually because you need a second bridge over here. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed that having too many pieces was for a reason? Now, I can disassemble the bridge that we've already made. I know that. But we are a nice person and we leave the bridge for extra people and we didn't just scuff it and break it at all. No! I save you, log brother! Don't fall off the edge of the world! No! You don't take us with you! I can save you. I can change you. Nope, that's not how we save it. There we go, that's how we save it. There's plenty for you to live, log brother. Okay. That's a very, very, very safe and secure piece of wood. And as you can see, very, very safely on and not on the edge of the precipice and about to fall off at all. Very safe and secure. Now, I realise that we're going through this to get to an end there, but at the same time... Nailed it. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. That's exactly what I was trying to do there, and not have a run up and smash into it at all. I was trying to fall off into the water. Okay. Clearly we need something a bit harder than this piece of wood. Even though, you know, taking a run up at it. But that almost kind of did something. I feel like we could lever this and wedge it through and cheese it. Even though I want something harder. Maybe explosive. Good enough. I am so good at this game. As you can see, I am the world's greatest human fall flatter because I fall flat on my face more than anyone else. And that is, in fact, the aim and name of the game, you know. Right, now, what were we possibly collecting from over here? There seems to be nothing. I mean, we've disturbed the Zen pile of rocks. And they are permanently disturbed. And again, you know, disturbed the Zen pile of rocks. Oh. They almost landed back on it. I mean, maybe a big heavy rock can smash through the mountain. We are going to go over the world's safest bridge that we made sure was very, very, very safe. And we're going to smash this rock into this very hard and it will definitely open. There we go. We did it! Okay. There's a thing that's floating in the air and we've fallen in inadvertently. More ice. Thing on the slate. Okay, can I just open the gate? Open the gate! No. Fire! Fire burns. Wind blows. The fifth element is in everything. Really? No part of this fire is for me, other than, you know, maybe burning. He really doesn't want to look at the camera, does he? Other than burning our face, there's not a piece of the fire that we can take out. Okay. So. I mean, clearly we need to scoot this somewhere. I guess we want to melt this hole. Maybe this hole is like the exit. Oh, there's a lever in it. Okay, so we want to set that afire. I mean, why did I even need that when we have a literal, the world's greatest way to get up there anyway? Ice has a stick in it. Good. Okay, stick lets us get fire. But we need to melt ice in the first place. Again, you know, I could just get up there pretty easily. Okay, but sunlight's probably easier. No, that's not sunlight. That's just firelight. Stop grabbing it. Can you... You're not that strong, huh? swear I could keys that. Okay, right. There we go. Jump on it. As I said, I'm the world's greatest human full flat player. I can keys it up there if I want to. And not solve the puzzle properly at all. It'll go. God damn. The heat and the fire, like, you know, I'm literally feeling the sweat as if I'm by this fire. Very immersive. Okay, so what I want to do is pull that down, clearly. And the question is, I mean, what if I was to... Yeah, that didn't work. Because he carries it like a javelin. Perfect! Exactly what I wanted you to do. I was going to try and pole vault over to it off this, but... Nailed it! I mean, we hit it. I mean, this one's a lot lighter, which is ironic, because it probably wants us to actually climb it. Or, you know, be able to lift it up to be a ramp to the other thing. So it wants us to grab it, because the other one didn't. The clearly not teased and totally intentional way of getting up to this is to use this, right? That fire. Too hot. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I mean, that's actually the wind blowing. Get my dog. That's actually kind of good. Got it! Now... How did that help us in any way? Okay, so the actual smart way is I use this to make a ramp up to the fire to get the ice up there. But I wanted to pull that thing down because it's the thing that we can pull down. Now I don't know in any way how that helps. We got it! Okay, ice, come. Why do you not want to go up the very easy ramp ice? There we go. Come up to the fire and not fall off because we're so good at placing those. There you go. Onto the fire where you will make me a nice burning stick. I mean, it was already on fire and I probably could have took it out whilst it still had some ice on it. And then that lets us get the lever. The lever is definitely one way. It's not indecisive at all. Okay, so. Good job so far at getting this out the door to go to the other platform. Nailed it! Perfectly. Of course. Nailed the landing onto the thing. Oh, there goes that. I wanted to take the other thing out as well. Can I get it? Can I get back in? We don't need it. No, whatever. Okay, so this probably isn't meant to be it, but we've got the way to the other bits that we were looking at before. So, you know, we might have been able to get here like way earlier than... And we're not struggling with this thing at all. Whatever. Probably not meant to have this out here. Okay, ski lift. I mean, I don't need to ramp up and a button, but, you know, it would have been good. Okay. So I understand there's shade, and we want to get it there under the shade without it melting. Quick as we can. And not keep it out in the sun like this to get it onto the button. Thunderstorms. He's down to cloud. Whoa. I mean, that's actually nice. It'll be nice and cold. Now, I see a problem here. Do you? A problem that we kind of have a solution to. That we might not supposed to have. The solution is that we don't even use the ice at all, but we can also turn that into a shelter for you. If... whatever. Like, yeah, whatever. If we can't make this into a ramp to get up there whilst pushing the button, at the very least it can be a sunshade. I kind of want to make it a ramp up there. Okay, what if I... okay, it's a sunshade. Now, it's perfect. Exactly what we wanted to do. Exactly what we wanted to do. Okay. There's a chance that you're supposed to just do that quick, right? And then get up there whilst it is melting. No, not one hand behind your back. You're not some sort of anime villain. I did it all with one hand tied behind my back. Pick up the thing. There we go. Then you leave it in such a way that it is a nice sunshade. You go and look at the... oh, perfect. You go and look at the seemingly platform and look around what else you can do. Okay, so that's just earlier in the level where we were, but we didn't quite go. And then that's water to drown in. You wouldn't guess. Okay. And then is there some actual thing that isn't ominous thunder? Ooh. 200 IQ solution incoming. Perhaps. If the game will indulge me, we have an unintended super clever solution. Now, how far down this do you need to be to weigh that? To weigh the button down. While staying in the shades. There we go. Unintentionally smart. Unintentionally smart. Now we take our matchstick with us. And we don't get a proper seat. Because, you know, we haven't earned a proper seat. Or do we? Matchstick in one hand. Matchstick in one hand. Come on, whatever. You want to hold it in your right hand? You're right-handed, I get it. And then we do get a proper seat, after all! Nailed it. Okay, and then we get a nice little romantic matchstick lit view. Ooh, dynamite. Now there's a box. There's several boxes. I have no idea what they do. I did not know there was dynamite up here. And we're taking a matchstick to some dynamite. And as you can see, it clearly set fire to them and exploded them. Oh. They no longer exist. They don't seem to be returning. That's interesting. Okay, let's go detonate the mountain. And he didn't come and crush us. That would have been funnier though if he did come and crush us. Just splat on you. What are those boxes for? I guess. Right, okay. Right. Well, we're not going to be able to take that with us. Nailed it. Wasn't worried for a moment about that jump at all. We nailed that perfectly. Okay, and then we climb up the stone bob. And we see what you are hiding. No! You are hiding a secret death trap! That's what you're hiding. Okay, let's go. No! Thankfully, we were just here. I can't believe that other TNT didn't spawn back. I wanted it to explode. That would have been funny. I bet there's an achievement for exploding it with the fire as well. Like, we brought fire to the TNT! Up you go. This time, we will not fall down a hidden crevasse in your back. There. And we will safely traverse you into your mystical hidden cave, which is the exit. And we did it! Nailed it. First try. Definitely first try, clearly. Splat. Bob awoke in a new place. It was still snowing. He walked up the spot because my dead zone on my controller wants him to waddle. Not because it's snowy. He heard the call of the abyss, and he began edging ever closer, and it wasn't the birds that were calling him. Oh, is this level 1, but snowy? We've returned full circle! To the first ever level, but different. Returned.
They will run into every door they encounter.
And definitely not open it properly. Why is it snowy then? Well, so there wasn't the tutorial tape. Humans can take the shortcut by jumping over that.
They will push every button they see.
It's a shame that there's like less of the tutorial noise and text in the later game. This is ominous that it's so snowy though.
They will reach high and bend low to achieve their goals.
We will go into the fountain of the Bob pissing, as it is frozen over, and offer him a hand, because, you know, it's cold out there. Don't ask me what that was, I just thought it'd be funny. And then they will maybe skip over the exit.
Grab opportunities with both of their hands, yet they can't fly and never will.
And never will. And then that's the end of the extra game. So we came full circle. So I guess that means it's the end of the game entirely, and that's why it's like Human Fall Flat 2. But they did add a lot of new levels to it, which is like, I've let go of that, and he still stuck to it. There we go. But yeah, like Human Fall Flat 2, hopefully we'll continue all the fun and the stupidness, because this is a fun and silly game, and you know, I did like it. There are community levels, I think, as well. I don't know for a fact, but I believe there are. Can we get a view of my face from here? No. There's no good way to ever see the face. You can kind of tell. And then we just fall through all of the people. Dudley! Now, the real challenge is grabbing all of the letters of your name on the way down, which we're not doing. Okay, now be inside the O. Because you can sort of have some control and sort of float over, and you can sort of like stop the letters. And now if you can get every single letter of your name, there's an achievement. Not that you can grab multiple letters at once, but you can maybe, like, you know, glitch them into each other and loop them into each other, like this O and this N, if I can slide them into each other. And land on the S, and then the more letters you have, like the slower you fall, so it is very hard to get your name, and you can just fall forever. But the slowest to fall in with all the letters, because they're kind of buoyancy aids. Yeah, I'm going to try and nail the middle of this G, even though that is not in my name. It didn't let me go inside of it, because that would have been funny, and then, you know, stuck inside of it. Yeah, we did all the new levels. The part of the eye is, you know, attached. Okay, what if we could just miss every single letter? We can't. But what if I could thread them and avoid them? Okay, we're stuck in the B. My dog stood on a B and got stuck in a B. Yeah, don't worry. I definitely no memes here at all, ever. We avoided that one. My leg appears to be stuck in the O. Do. Complete the game. So yeah, I want the sequel when it comes out. Oh no, we're stuck in the M. We are stuck inside of the M. It is part of us. There we go. Lucky. Okay, we avoided the E. Oh. They should make an achievement for hitting no letters on the way down in the end credits. That's an achievement. It's one that I clearly cannot do, but that would be one heck of an achievement, right? Hitting absolutely no letters. Okay. I mean, there I was trying to land on it and see how long I could stay up jumping on the letters. Okay. Just digital manager. Director. Just go to the end of them all and see if we can't miss them all. So you can keep yourself afloat if you want. Okay, and then we missed the CEO. You're coming up to get me. You're not quite. You're not good enough. Okay, we're stuck in the gigantic G. I kind of managed to get out of the way of a lot of them when there are a lot of extra letters like that. If I keep going in one direction, I might be able to jump over them all. Although they seem to be rising to meet me. They do seem like they have moved up to come get me. Okay. The Q&A tester, the social media manager, and I'm not gonna miss the social media manager, the creative director. Okay, we're flying above them all now. Nope, not good enough. Come on, we can do this. straight into the assistant manager. Okay, well, they've all come and overtook top. Publishing director, the VOP of management. Let's thread the needle, missed it, damn it. VOP of global sales, publishing director, and, well... well... that's a problem. I don't think we're getting out of this one. I don't think we're getting out of this one. Help. My neck is stuck inside of this thing. Now we have to float slowly down because I'm stuck inside of it. Cool credits. They are some cool credits. They are. It is a fun way to do the credits. But now I am stuck inside of it and the credits are long. Get this thing off of my head! Saved! I managed to yank it out. Let's go. Okay, we did it. And now we get some speeding through. Okay, so I used it to just float out the way above all of the credits, clearly. You know, it's like the speedrun technique. You get it stuck in your head and then you float off of the map and then you yank it off and you can just skip over them all. It's clearly intentional to make it actually quicker and it's not completely an accident at all. Didn't get stuck inside of it. There you go, all of the rest of the credits because we found the keys to avoid them all. We managed to get the achievement that I said would be quite difficult, which was to miss all of the... Well, we didn't miss all of the credits, but, you know, in the end, we missed a lot of them. And then you fall straight onto the title screen. And you're probably meant to fall into that hole that's straight down into the beginning. But because I moved out the way so much, we didn't. But it's a fun game. It's got some cool credits, like you say, and cool puzzles and cool game. I definitely enjoy it. And then if we jump in that, it's literally just back to level 1. Back or back to the title screen, whatever. The falling title screen, because it begins with you sat on that and not falling. And there's a lot of customization for your character, and you can like webcam your character as well, so, you know, good things. What are the extras? Tutorial, the videos, so there are tutorials on how to do the things in videos. I thought tutorial would be the same, I guess it's a different thing. Okay, right.